What about the children of America? What about it? I ask you tonight, what about them? What about them? What about them? What about our children? What about the seed, the offspring, the generation that's coming up? What about them? Do they matter? I gotta ask you, do they? The Bible says in Psalms 34:11, children hearken unto me. The Bible says in Psalms 45, instead of the fathers, it shall be unto the children. The Bible says in Psalms 128, the children are like olive plants. It also says, do you know what? In Isaiah 30, it talks about his people being lying children and will not hear the truth. But it also says in Isaiah 63, it talks about children that will not lie. Jeremiah 31:15, Rachel is weeping for her children. I'm asking you, are you weeping for your children? Ezekiel 18:2, the children's teeth are set on edge. Matthew 19:14, Luke 18:16, suffer the little children to come unto me, for such is the kingdom of heaven. My. What about the children of God? What about the children of light? The Bible says children are the heritage of God. The Bible says happy is the man whose quiver is full of children. What are you talking about, you crazy redneck? Well, let me run something by you for a minute. Would you give your child, mama, to a child molester? Would you give your child to a pedophile or a rapist? Would you give your child to be cast away into a pit of vipers or rattlesnakes? Would you? That's the question. Unless you say no now, it's going to be done. How would you like it if your children were under Hitler's regime? When he brainwashed them and he made them serve him even till they died. I mean nothing against my Canadian brothers or sisters right now. Nothing against you. Comment all you want. I mean nothing against my friends in Ireland, Japan, Tokyo, everywhere. But right now I'm talking about a certain part of the earth, and I'm talking about America. And I'm telling and I'm calling out the people of America. Mama! All you mamas, did you nurse that baby against your breast? To see it be slaughtered and destroyed by the House of Representatives and by the senators and by this usurper, this illegal alien? Did you do it for nothing? Why did you go through hearing your baby cry when it teethed? Why did you go through watching it take its first steps and help it to be standing up? Why did you spend the first 4 years of that baby's life helping it to walk and talk? To allow it, when it's 18 or 24, it's still your baby. Mom and Daddy is still your baby. Why would you want to allow it to be under this demonic regime of destruction? question. In the background, there's a flag that when our forefathers got sick of this mess, they wanted to be able to have freedom of religion to train their kids in the way they should go, Proverbs says. They made a flag and said, don't tread on me. In the background sits a little golden book. In the background sits the Constitution. In the background sits a Bible. In the background sits prayers for children. In the background sits a 450 Bushmaster. In the background sits an AK-47. I don't think you care, America. I don't think you care. I don't think you care about your children. Because if you do, it won't happen. You'll not let it happen. My God, somebody tell me what we on this earth for. Somebody tell me! What's the point? Tell me what the point is. H.R. 1388, Generations Invigorating Volunteerism in Education Act. Okay? And y'all forgive me, Christians. I'm begging you to forgive me. But them bastards have passed it in the House. Okay? So that means the people in the House says it's law. Now in the Senate. But remember this, in H.R. 1388, that's going to the Senate. Invigorating volunteerism. But it's mandatory as law. Volunteer but mandatory. That's an oxymoron. Take your dictionary and look it up. It don't match up. It don't make sense. I have 6 kids. 2 of them are grown. One of them 16. The rest of them ain't none of your business what age they are. Can I run something by you? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen with my kids. I've not spent my whole life to train them up in the way they should go in God, to give them to a Satan in the background. And I got news for you. I'm gonna run something by you, and I'm gonna be real sweet about it. Here's what I say to the House of Representatives. The list is up there on the Gov track. To the House of Representatives that voted for this, H.R. 1388, and to the senators that voted for it, here's as simple as this. Both the words I'm saying to you are in the Bible. Go to hell! It won't happen. Part 2 coming up.